Hello, welcome to Tamil Mom by Banu. I am Banu. Today I'm going to share with you all 7 household tips. The first tip being usually when we try to set curd in the morning for our afternoon lunch during winter, rainy or cloudy weather, it doesn't set properly as it sets during summer. So what I usually do is I'll heat the milk more than the normal warmer consistency where we require to set the curds. It should be hot enough when you touch the milk with your fingers, and you need to add the curd from the previous day more than the normal quantity which you usually add. For half a liter milk, it's half spoon is enough during summers, but when it's cold, you need to add 1.5 spoons and mix it thoroughly with the spoon and cover it with a plate or a lid without any air passing through it. Make sure it's tightly covered and keep it in a warmer place where you will not disturb it. Move it around till the curd is set for the next 8 hours. And once you keep it, take an empty bowl and cover the whole bowl of the curd which you have kept with that bowl or a bottle or a container or anything and leave it undisturbed. No air should pass and the place should not be disturbed or moved in any way. And we'll see after 8 hours, 7.5 to 8 hours, how the curds are set. It's 2:30 our lunch time. So I will open it and check. By maybe 1:32 it'll be usually set. Most of the times I give my children lunch at 1:30, so that time also it'll be set. So I'll see and I'll show you how the curds is set. Just look at the way the curd is set in its usual normal way. When I take it in the ladle, it comes out neatly. So the trick lies in heating it up and adding more curd in your milk. Just try this once. So my next tip is we Indians have a lot of masalas and we have a spice box separately for our mustard, cumin, turmeric, fenugreek, and Bengal gram. Apart from this, I have a specific box which has all my masalas, spices for my non-veg and biryani items, which include cinnamon, cloves, elaichi, that's cardamom, bay leaf, star anise, everything whichever is available for masalas on earth. I store everything is in one spice box so that whenever I'm making a non-veg dish or which includes any masala, I just have to open this spice box, use it fully and close it and keep it. This way it saves a lot of time opening boxes, keeping it on the countertop, using and put it back. So try this once and keep a separate box for this. Okay, next tip is usually when we buy bread and finished off, there are 2 or 3 slices usually left over. I'll show you how to store it. What you need to do is you need to cover it like this, roll it up and close it from the top. If you're traveling or if you don't have space in your fridge or you don't like to store bread in the fridge, you wanted to keep it outside for 2 days, this is the best tip I've seen. So you give it a try this as well. So my next tip, that's the fourth tip, is usually we get coconuts in bulk, like 4 to 5 coconuts, because anytime I prepare chutneys or masala items and I need coconuts in my house. So how I preserve this is I take Ziploc covers. I have Ziploc covers. You don't have, you just can put it in any plastic bag and store it in the fridge. This is a small space I have particularly for coconuts. It saves space actually. I put it in 2 different covers and push it towards the end or the back side of the fridge and keep things in front. This way, by storing coconuts in the fridge this way, it stays fresh for 1 month. Seriously, it stays fresh for 1 month. Try it and see. It doesn't take much space if you push it back. So my next tip number 5 is whenever we prepare non-veg, especially fish and eggs, there's a raw smell living in the kitchen. So usually what I do is I take a spoonful or the lid full of vinegar and pour it in the sink. And also I take a shallow dish like a cup and pour 2 spoons of vinegar near the sink, shake it up a little and keep it on the rim of the sink over there and leave it for the entire night or entire day. And you'll never know, you will never even realize that you have made fish. It takes away all the smell. If you want, you can spray it and leave it in the sink as well. So you try this also. This tip is my favorite tip because I burn my hands most of the time. If you accidentally burn your hands in your kitchen, You immediately take salt, yes, normal table salt, and apply it on the burn immediately. It saves you from the burning sensation as well as the water retention inside that wound. Otherwise, if you can't take salt, if it is rough, I suggest you take normal wheat flour. This is wheat flour. Take it and rub it on the skin, and it will stop the burning sensation as well as the water retention inside that burn, and there won't be any marks left over. This mark I had from burning, and I did not do anything. I just washed it with plain water and the mark remains the same. But I have so many other burn marks in my hands which has not left any mark due to this tip. So keep it handy, salt and wheat flour, for the next time. So my next tip is, usually kids outgrow clothes or they don't use it for silly reasons, and t-shirts are lying around everywhere. So what I do is I cut them into small bits and pieces and use it as tissues in my house. Yes, as tissues, you heard it right. What I do is I store it in a tissue box and use it as tissues in my kitchen. These are the shirts which I had cut from my father-in-law's, and kept it for using. These were cotton shirts, and only two tissues are left from the tissue box. I usually use this. I've been using it for the past 1 year and it's working fantastic. If there are any oil stains, I need to clean the countertop or switchboards or mixer or anywhere, I just don't want the hassle of washing it or storing it again. What I do is I take a piece and I wipe it and just throw it. It gives me a lot of mental peace, trust me. People have suggested newspapers, but newspapers doesn't soak up water, so I use cloth. So all these tips have been given to me by my mom and my sister over the years. So I have tried and tested, and it's working fantastically fine for me so far. And if you have liked this video, please do like, share and post your comments in the comment box. And also do not forget to subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon next to it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye for now.